Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. How are y'all doing today? Just want to give a really quick shout out to my Fun Fit Tribe. I just finished T25 Dynamic Core. All right, that's my check-in. So if anyone saw or cared, I went to a live event here in Dallas and it was put on by Success Magazine. Success Magazine actually headquartered in Plano, so I drive by on the tollway all the time, but it is amazing information just on business buildings, entrepreneurs, small business owners, just perfect insight for anybody. I don't care if you're a mom. I don't care what you do. I think that we can always grow and better ourselves. And that's why I go to these things. Usually when I come back from an event, I take tons of notes and I share them with my team. But I thought, if I'm just in my little group, then no one else is going to grow from that. So I wanted to take some of the speakers and try as small as possible because I know long videos are so annoying and I know I never get to the point. So I'm going to do my best because I think this can help anyone, because I think there's so much negativity and there's so much wah, 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 and there's so much like I can't do anything that, and I used to be that person and it's a load of crap. So there you have it. And when you go and hear from the best of the best and know they started at, their stories are, just started from the very beginning. They didn't wake up with all this motivation to be successful. So the first speaker that we have, I'm gonna get to it really quick, okay? And then I'm hopefully, if I do this right, I'm gonna try to download this so I can put it on YouTube. Sharon, you might have to help me. I see you on here. Okay, so I know some people might not know all these people. I didn't know a lot of these people, but once I heard them speak, I was like, seriously, guys, this is mind-blowing. Okay, so Brendon Bruchard, he is the world's leading high-performance coach, New York Times best-selling author, and he puts together just these amazing, he does these academies for people. Save it to your phone. Okay, I'll figure out how to do it when I'm done. When I finish it, is it when I finish it? Okay, let me get through this. Okay, so the guy's a stud, all right? He is so motivating. He is so captivating. He keeps your energy. And he is our keynote speaker at Summit in New Orleans this July for Beachbody. So the dude's legit. So to get back, one thing I gotta tell you, okay, he's so highly effective because he talks about he spent 2 years studying high performers, okay? 2 years, okay? This guy is so legit and so just gets it done that he's like, everybody thinks I work all the time. He takes 17 weeks a year of vacation. All right, so you don't have to work harder, you have to work smarter. So one of the things he did, and it's pretty self-explanatory, like sometimes you hear this and you're like, duh, but sometimes you don't even think about it. So really quick, he did 2 years, very, very intense studies of high performers, and came to find out that it was 6 habits, that's it, 6. One thing that was not correlated to this, because I think not everybody, a lot of people pigeonhole themselves, is that has nothing to do with your age. I'm case study A. I didn't give a crap about anything until I was 40. Age doesn't count. Gender, I don't care if you're a man or woman. He doesn't care if you're a man or woman. Whether you're smart, whether you have a outgoing personality, whether you're creative, whether the years of experience, whether how much you get paid. None of that had to do with anything. None. Okay, so you can't be like, it's too late. I don't care, like even, I know people that didn't start like really caring about their health until their late 40s or 50s, or like me, did not start a career until she was 40 because she didn't know any better, okay? So one thing that he said, number one, and I'm gonna go through these really quick, is number one, high performers seek clarity. Okay, so it's one thing that he said is common sense is not always common practice. So if you just think about that, you're like, duh, but do you really implement the duh or do the duh? I know, right? They generate energy and they fire themselves up, okay? And that's why I think personal development is so important, because I talk to so many people and we can tend to be negative, right? It's so much easier to be negative than positive, but think about firing yourself up every day, being like, I am awesome, okay? They have a sense of necessity. Okay, I always talk about this a lot with my team, is there has to be a sense of urgency, because I think if we just kind of go through the day, then there's got to be that sense of urgency to get something done, and I actually work better under pressure. So it's like the I must do it attitude. Okay, they increase productivity. Okay, they don't do busy work, they do life work. And that's when he came in to say 17 weeks a year of vacation, okay? Oh my gosh, I am so guilty of that. I will be like 2 o'clock some days. I'm like, I haven't done jack squat. It has to be effective, all right? Not busy. They develop an influence on purpose, okay? They become pushed and challenged. And this is something I heard all throughout the day. They are coachable. Okay, so if something's not working, they're going to listen to that person that's trying to guide them, and they're going to be willing to change. Okay, so that way it just gives them that sense of purpose to be pushed and challenged. And and he said it again in number 6. The last thing he said was demonstrate more courage than most people. And again, I think where personal development comes in so much is because if you're scared of your own shadow and if you're negative Nelly all the time, you're not going to have courage. And again, I say this because I was that person. So I just thought those were very interesting. They can be life applications to anything. Yes, this was about business. That's why I went. But I think it's very good information. All right, so that's all I'm going to do for now. God willing, I get this right. But I hope to, you guys, the speakers were phenomenal. So I hope to be able to get to them, or some of them, because you're going to be surprised at who some of them are and not realize I didn't know who this person was. Anyway, so I wanted to share that with you. I hope that helps you in some way. I don't care what area of your life it is. And okay, I hope you have a good day, guys. All right, bye.